In this video, we're going to name the 5 clearest signs that shadow work is calling you, and I'll show you how to begin healing in a way that is gentle, kind and effective without overwhelming your nervous system. Think of this as coming home to yourself. No shaming, no forcing, just learning how your whole system speaks so you can meet it with steadiness and love. And first, let's be honest about the pain that might be living in you right now. You promise yourself you'll stay calm, and then a throwaway remark burns like a match on dry grass. You keep the peace in the room and then lie awake replaying every word, wondering why you always feel too much or not enough. You carry other people's moods like a heavy shopping bags, trying to fix them, soften them, hold them, until your own shoulders ache. You bounce between people pleasing and pulling away, between over-explaining and going silent, between wanting closeness and fearing it. Your body keeps the tab, tight jaw, fluttering chest, clenched belly, headaches, restless sleep, a hum of threat even on a quiet day. And now let's name the relief that is available when you say yes to this work. You keep your tenderness, you gain steadiness. You feel a breath between trigger and reaction, a soft pause that lets you choose. You set boundaries that are warm and clear, so your yes is honest and your no is kind. You become trustworthy to yourself, no more abandoning your needs to be liked for 5 minutes. Your body learns a calmer baseline, your mind stops scanning for danger, your voice sounds like you again, calm, grounded, quietly powerful. For many highly sensitive people, around 15 to 20% of us, this is especially true. Your nervous system naturally takes in more detail. Paced, kind work turns that sensitivity into a precise instrument for healing. And a quick story to ground us in something real. I'll call him Daniel. Feedback turned him into a storm. He would over-explain until he felt foolish, then shut down and he'd stew. When we brought breath to his body, honesty to his language, and one warm boundary sentence, I want to hear you and I need a slower pace, the same meeting stopped feeling like Judgment Day. They became teamwork. He did not lose his edge, he found his centre. This is classic shadow work, less projection onto others, more integration within. When we own what's ours with compassion, reactivity softens and choice returns. And now, here are the 5 signs shadow work is calling you. Sign 1. Your reaction feels bigger than the moment and they surprise even you. A late text, a neutral tone, a raised eyebrow, and suddenly there's a surge, a sting, a flash of heat. You tell yourself, am I overreacting? And then feel shame on top of the pain. What is really happening is this. An old protective part is sprinting to the front to keep you safe. It remembers the first wound, not today's context. Shadow work invites that loyal part into the light with respect and curiosity. You are not too much. You are carrying too much alone. In Jungian language, you're close to the shadow, the disowned material hid to protect the persona. Meeting it is part of individuation, becoming more whole. Sign 2, your judgment of others are loud, sharp and repetitive. Selfish, needy, arrogant. The words come quickly and they land with force. Very often, what we attack outside is something we disowned inside to survive. The mirror is not here to shame you. The mirror is here to show you a locked room in your own house with power inside it. When you reclaim that room, say healthy self-focus or valid need or earned confidence, you stop policing others and start liberating yourself. Jung called this projection. We see it in others what we can't yet face in ourselves. Spotting it kindly is the doorway to integration. Sign 3 is your role repeats wherever you go, even when you change rooms. At work, at home, with friends, you become the fixer, the rescuer, the peacekeeper, the critic, the quiet one. These roles once kept you safe. They got you love, or at least less trouble. But now they fit like clothes from another life. Shadow work says, thank the role and update the script. You're allowed to be more than one note. You're allowed to stop performing safely and start practicing truth. Using gentle parts language, a protective part of me, helps you change roles without shaming yourself, and that compassion makes change durable. Sign 4, you feel numb, ashamed or too much, and it flips without warning. Some days you cannot feel at all, other days you feel everything at once. Numbness is a locked door your body closed for protection. Overwhelm is a flooded room where everything is floating. Both say the same thing. Please slow down. Please be kind. Shadow work does not kick down doors or pull the plug suddenly. It knocks gently, brings a towel, moves one cup of water at a time, and leaves when your system says, enough for today. Work inside your window of tolerance, the zone where you can feel and think at once. Step out of it, pause, regulate, then return. Sign 5, your body tells the truth you try to outthink. Your jaw clenches before your mind admits you're angry. Your chest tightens before your mouth says, yes, of course. Your gut churns when you smile and say, no worries, honestly. The body keeps a score when the mind will not. Sensation is not the enemy. Sensation is the doorway in. When you let the body lead, you stop arguing with reality and start healing it. Simple paced breathing and micro moves like rolling your shoulders or just feeling your feet can settle the autonomic system and support vagal regulation, opening that all-important pause between trigger and response. And here's how to begin healing without overwhelm and without losing yourself. I'm not going to give you a rigid checklist. I'm just going to give you a high-level map you can live with, something soft, repeatable, and, most importantly, deeply human. Begin with regulation before reflection. Breathe slowly, feel your feet, roll your shoulders down and away. This is not a trick, it is the nervous system literacy. Breath tells your vagus nerve to stand down. Grounding tells your body, we are here, not there. When your body trusts you, your mind can tell the truth without spiraling. Mind-body practices like Qigong show promising reductions in perceived stress across reviews. Use them as gentle regulation, not cure-alls. Name what is here in loyal, non-attacking language. Say, something in me feels scared when voices get sharp. Say, something in me bristles when I sense control. This is loyal honesty. When you name it, you contain it. When you attack it, you abandon it. And abandoned parts make a lot of noise. Look for the need beneath the noise and honour it. Under anger, you might find dignity. Under shame, you might find belonging. Under anxiety, you might find a need for clarity or time. Needs are not demands, they are truths. When you honour the need, the symptom loosens its grip. Set warm, clear edges that protect connection rather than punish it. Edges are not walls, edges are the shape your love lives in. Try language like, I want to hear you and I need a slower pace. Or I can help tomorrow morning, tonight I'm at capacity. Boundaries are pro-relationship because your yes becomes trustworthy and your no becomes kind. Finish with one tiny action your body can believe. A 2-minute reset, a 1-sentence boundary, a short repair message, a quiet walk around the block. Action teaches your body a new ending to an old story, and that is where change starts to stick. If it helps, pair the action with as if, then cue. If my chest tightens in that meeting, then I'll ask for a brief pause. It makes follow-through easier when it matters. And if you're wondering how this shows up in real life, let me paint a few scenes. At work, the email that once ruined your afternoon now becomes data. I need clarity before I commit. You ask for it calmly and you move on. At home, the sigh that used to start a fight now becomes a moment to breathe and say, I want to get this right. Can we slow down? With family, the old roles of peacemaker loosens. You still bring warmth, but you no longer carry every feeling in the room. You let adults be adults and you let yourself be a person with limits. Inside your own head, the harsh coach's voice shifts to a steady guide, firm, factual, and kind. You stop hustling for worth and start relating to yourself. And a tender word for empaths and HSPs listening now: you're not fragile. You are finely tuned. Tune before you play. Pre-regulate. Keep your doses small. End each piece of work with a recovery ritual, a warm drink, a stretch, a look out the window. Use loyal language with yourself, a protective part of me, not my bad habits. Your sensitivity is a gift when it is resourced and respected. Brain imaging studies of sensory processing sensitivity show stronger activation in awareness, empathy circuits. Your brain really does register more. Pace it and becomes a gift you can really enjoy. And let's gently avoid the traps that slow beginners down. Do not chase a cinematic release. Slow and steady is the brave way. Do not turn self-reflection into self-attack. Curiosity and kindness are the medicine. Do not do it all alone. If you feel flooded, support widens your window and dissolves the shame. Do not forget the body. Insight without regulation is just more thinking. To deepen safely and understand the full picture behind these 5 signs, watch the Cornerstone Explainer. What is your shadow self? Here, Shadow Work Explained. This video shows you what the shadow is, how it forms, and how to integrate it with care. The link is in the description and also pinned in the comments below. So start there next. I look forward to connecting with you then. Till then, be well and keep shining.